Join us on the Shark Stream. And join us on Shark Stream.
Join us on the Shark Stream.
Join me on the Shark Stream.
Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark Stream, going live. You're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Well, I just went down. You know what? I'm sorry. I don't like it, because that means I'm not.
All right, well, back in action. Welcome back. It didn't give me as much of a pause as I had hoped, so let's get this back up to date. Let's go.
Whether you know it or not. Way out of it. Make me keep looking forward to comments. Right.
Race to 2. This is the top 4. Welcome back to the Shark Stream out of Yale Billiards in Wallingford, Connecticut. We have Betty Orban playing against Susan Linziero.
Okay. You go look
And we are
I don't know.
in the top, like I said, in the top 4 of the Big B's middle of the road tournament. The winner of this will go on to play Anthony Newman for the and the winner of that will go on to play Manuel Morales. So we got Betty Orban, Susan Linziero, Anthony Newman, and Manuel Morales still on deck here. And that's how we're going to finish our broadcast today. So we got 1, 2, 3 games left, maybe 4, because I think we are doing full double elimination. So the winner of the one-loss side will have to win a race to 4 9-ball, then a race to 2 8-ball, I believe, to take the championship.
Fuck. How you doing, man?
Good.
Oh, you announcing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just do a little commentary.
what's your name?
Brian.
Brian Pat Baker.
Pat, how you doing?
US one guy.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Jay's out Vietnam right now.
Huh? Everybody's out in Vietnam now, yeah. All right, it's Brian back in the booth. Sorry, I took a little break there, but the tournament did not. So we are back live. We have Susan up 1-0 over Betty. It's Betty at the table. Just broke. I think it's open. Let me count the balls real quick. Yeah, it looks like it's open table. So we are down to the top 4 at the Big B's middle of the road tournament. Susan out to an early lead. This is a 3-4 match, so loser goes out in 4th. Winner goes on to play against Anthony Newman. That would tie up our 1-loss side. Winner of that match goes on to face Manuel Morales in a race to 4 and 9 ball. So that's where we're at. Looks like Susan's taking high ball, so boy, there's a lot of traffic out there, huh? The 3-9's kind of ugly. Oh, all right, well. Fortunate scratch. But he's got a low ball. She's going to start with a 2. Probably come back up to the middle of the table. See if she can get position on the 1, maybe. All right. Took a more direct route. She got the 1 in the corner or in the side if she wants to try and nudge that 9-3 a little bit. The problem is if she makes it in the side, then she's going to break up the 11. I always mess this up. 13. All right. Good plan. Pluck that one out. She's got the 4-ball shot here, and then she's got to figure out what to do with the 6, 5, 7, and 3. Charles Allen donated a few bucks to the Shark Stream. May show under the name Let Me See. Hey, we appreciate that, man. Every bit of that goes directly towards our video equipment upgrade fund. So we're very excited. Thank you. Just missed the 4-ball, but the good news is you didn't leave squat. So Susan's got a little decision to make here. You gonna try the 11 or the 13? Looks like she went for the 13, but just missed it a little wide. I bet you're back in control. I think she's going to try and sneak the 7 in the corner. And if she does it right, the cue's going to want to travel right this way. She might be able to get that 3-ball out of there. All right, looks like she's got enough of this 6. Oh, no, she's playing the 5-ball. Yeah, this is a chess match because one game can be the end of the road here. You want to make sure you pocket a ball or two, but you want to make sure you have an out. And that 9 and that pink 12 ball are still a little problematic. So you don't need to race to the finish line. You just want to make sure your opponent doesn't get there first. Right. Hard to say what to do here because the only ball you can actually cleanly see is the 6, the green. You don't want to separate the 8 yet. Yeah. All right. Smart play. Yeah. She's not happy with it, but I actually like the result for her standing in this match right now. Because that means Susan's going to try and clean up the purple 13 and the red 11 balls next. And then she's going to have to figure out how to leave. Something terrible, I suppose. I wonder. She's eyeballing it. I wonder if she can hit this clean. That pink ball right here. She's coming off the rail. She's playing the. Oh, she's playing the 10. Why am I not thinking this way through? All right. Well. Guess she's gonna try the 11. The only problem with pocketing the 11 here, like I said, then what? Now you got to break up a ball and leave Betty a shot. So this is a great place to play defense. We'll see what she does. There you go. Gave her no choice but to hit the 3 ball here. Well, almost no choice. And by forcing Betty to hit the 3 ball, that frees up that 9. So that was, as far as I'm concerned, that was a good decision. All right, pretty heads up leave. The 12's got no home. She can't see the 11. So gonna have to shoot the 9 ball, I think. Wow, big time, nice shot. That's a difficult cut. So, mad props. She got position on the 11. Or is it at the 11? I can't even tell anymore. I see, I'm not looking at pocketing this ball. I'm looking at missing this ball and leaving the cue somewhere up here. I'm leaving that target ball right in this jaw, but I'm leaving the cue right there and saying, you figure out what to do with that 6-3. That's me. Yeah, see, this is... I disagree with making that shot. Because right now, she is so stuck. I mean, there's like a 90% chance she's going to give up ball in hand here, I think. Unless she can cleanly hit this pink ball, the 12. Nope. She gave up ball in hand. Big deal for Betty here. There you go, smart. Play the 3 first, back it up a little bit, catch the 6. No. She missed ball in hand. I guess the good news, the silver lining is that this is not an easy shot. She either has to bank it and risk not having a shot at the 8, or she can try to cut it back, cut it straight in. See, I'm thinking, yeah, and I'm trying to put my head in the space of a 4 handicap player. I'm thinking you just run the cue ball down here as best you can without scratching. Leave it in this corner somewhere. You went for it. And she made it. Wow, big shot. That was big. Now you just got to keep your wits about you and make this 8 in the corner, and you advance to 3rd place match. I don't know if she's contemplating a bank shot here. Play it straight in because the cue is going to want to go like this. Don't even have to think about the scratch. All I got to do is pocket the 8. Went for a second solid bank in a row. Got burned a little bit. All right, Betty. Golden opportunity here. You can make the 3 and get position back here, but up in this area. Got a little too much, but didn't leave Susan an easy out or a duck or anything. This is another huge cut shot. All right. Big match shot here. Oh, so close. Again, silver lining. The 8 ball's blocking the 6 now. So now it's firmly in Betty's court to figure out how to play this one. I think she just sold it out. Yeah, you play this one. You play it rail first. You're aiming for this spot right here on the rail, so the cue ball comes out here and just trickles up the table. Oh my goodness. Wow, she took the chance and played it speed wise instead of the rail first shot, but the end result is the same. Susan takes it down. Betty Orban finishes in 4th place, which I believe is a cash spot. So had a good day, but that's all she wrote for Betty. Unfortunately, I think she was our defending champion too. So moving on, Susan will be playing against bring up the matchroom pool, Anthony Newman. That's Anthony getting ready. He's got his coat on, or his coat on the chair, I should say. I think we're going to roll right into this match. This is for 3rd. The loser goes into 3rd place. Winner gets to face Manuel Morales. So, big match here. We are down to our final 3. All right, we're getting ready for the leg. Charles Allen, sorry. We keep butchering your name, sir. Sorry about that. Yeah, Charles Allen says it's more enjoyable than the U.S. Open. Well, you know what? I appreciate you joining us here on a Sunday afternoon, watching some amateur players trying to do their best in a 4 and under tournament. So it's a good time by all. This is another race to 2, 8 ball. Winner advances to play Manuel Morales for the title. Getting ready to get underway momentarily. Here we go. One day in the neighborhood. All right. As soon as we get the balls tight, we'll get started. Susan won the lag. She'll be breaking first. I didn't see anything drop. Oh no, she did. She got a low ball, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 5 balls out. 5 balls missing, so she's playing. I believe this is APA rules, so she is low balls. So she's gonna take a shot at that 7. Boy, this is gonna be. This might be a longer match because boy, all those straight balls are just sort of clustered together. I'll tell you what, if I'm Anthony, I'm thinking just plow through that entire center of the table, almost like a re-break, street pool style. 15, yeah, there you go. Just promote your balls a little bit. That was a pretty good effort, I gotta say. And he made one. All right, well, still in control. Again, this is APA rules 8 pool, so the only ball you gotta call is the black one. Yeah, I still like that shot. Might not have been able to pocket a ball there, but by busting that 10 and 11 out, you give yourself options down the road. So, good play. Oh, we got an Anthony fan. Angie Maria's in the Facebook comments for us. Hey, now that we're down to the top 3, we actually have a few viewers, so that's pretty cool. Definitely Angie on Team Anthony. A lot of people down here on Team Susan. I think the bulk of her APA team are still hanging around. Well, again, not terrible. Here's why. What do you do if you're a striped player now? Not much. Tina says she's on Team Anthony too. Okay, we got 2 Team Anthonys. Like I said, there are a few Team Susans as well. Definitely are on the rail. Wow, nice. I gotta look at that again. I didn't think that went through. I think maybe the carom helped her a little bit, but boy. Probably went clean anyway. Nice shot. All right, Anthony missed, but developed those stripes again, so he's got almost no trouble balls left. The 10, maybe. I tell you what, if I'm Susan, I'm leaving that 7 put until I get in trouble, and I'm starting with this 2. I think the 2 goes clean past the 4 of the 3. And that way you get that ball out of trouble as well. And she's choosing to take the 4 first. That'll work. All right. Came out a little too far to play the 1, but she's got the 6. She's gonna play the 1. Interesting choice. This might be a tactical decision because even though the 6 is a cleaner ball, I don't think she wants to disturb the stripes and leave Anthony a shot. There you go. Claim that pocket for yourself. That puts a decent distraction in the way for the 11 and possibly that purple 13 ball. Yeah, he's definitely going to try and get the 15 in the side, 13 in the side now. And knocks the 11 out of harm's way, so that 1 means nothing now. Interesting. The 9 goes by clean, but the 10 doesn't, so you can get position on this 9. Oh. Just a little outside and caught the point. I think it's Earl Strickland that's advocating that we get rid of side pockets. I don't mind side pockets personally, but I think Susan might have gone a little too far to play the 1. That's a really tough shot. Angie Marie says, great job to all making it. Didn't know Susan, or don't know Susan, but got to know Anthony. Nice job for everyone left. Yeah, no, it's been a great day. There are worse ways to spend a Sunday afternoon than playing pool, that's for sure. And being able to get some nice tournament experience for these 4s and under, that's always a good thing. It builds your confidence, get you exposure to other players, get you to, let you sort of learn a little bit. Also, hopefully, if you watch yourself on the Shark stream, maybe I have a couple things that you can take away and, maybe improve your game. That's what it's all about. I'm going to try this 2 ball. And it was definitely clean hit. And wisely, she didn't leave Anthony a heck of a lot to work with here. The 11 might cut in, but 15's pretty locked up, 9's pretty locked up, 10's okay. I'm thinking I'm just going to push the 10 out. Kind of what he did, but don't like where it ended up because that 1 still got that pocket on lockdown. If I'm Susan, I'm leaving that 1 until almost the last ball. Clean up that 3-2 first, then use the 1 to get on. But then again, I think she miscued. Yeah, she sure did. Ball in hand. I love the idea of starting with the 15 here. Bring it down table, see if you can make something happen with the 10 and 11. I don't know if that 10 gets past the 1. I mean, there's technically enough room for the 10 to squeeze by. But this shot has to be absolutely perfect for the 10 to actually sneak in there. I think he was trying to play a little safe by pushing the cue and maybe pocketing the 1. Didn't work out. Susan's got a great opportunity here. She can pocket this one at her leisure, and then the 2-3. They're so close to the corner pocket that unless you lock yourself up behind the 8, you should have a pretty decent shot at getting one or the other. I like the idea of using right-hand English here. Speed up. She can still access that 3 ball. Pretty sure she can get a, but this is such a touch shot. Like the ball has to barely make it to the pocket to get position on the 2. I think she's gonna be okay though. She plays forward. She might be able to get the, yeah, if she hits the 9, it'll actually help her. Alright. Yeah, that's a very touchy shot. I guess it's which way do you feel comfortable? I mean, both corners are good options, I suppose. The only, back cutting it in here is going to basically send the cue. And this is what I worry about. Whereas if she actually hits it and clips it in the corner, the cue is going to go this way. And then probably stop on the 9. So we'll decide to see which way she decides to go. I mean, Charles, that's an option too. Cross corner bank. She could absolutely go this way and have the option. I mean, that's definitely an option. I like the cuts a little higher probability than the bank, but it looks like you're exactly right, Charles. You know what? As outcomes go, that is not terrible because no matter what Anthony does here, it's very probable that Susan will have a duck on the 8 ball. Just gotta hope that somehow. I guess Anthony's best option here is to try and get position on the 10 ball rather. Yeah, that was tough. That was a real tough spot to be. So Susan played it very well. As long as she makes this shot, she's on the hill. Nicely done. All right, Susan's on the hill.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shock 3, going live. You're about to enter water, only shock survive. In 3, 2, 1.
All right, here we are. Susan on the hill. Anthony needs 2. Susan breaking. Did not pocket any balls, so Anthony will be coming back to open table. I mean, the solids are a little more spread out, but I see as a straight pool player, since I used to be a straight pool player, I'm thinking you just cut this 10 ball in and send the cue into the pack. If the worst thing that could happen is the 8 going that way, but everything else would spread, and now you got an open table. So that's, again, that's just me. The shot is perfectly fine. He made the 1 ball all the way up in the corner. He's going to make the 6. He's probably going to make at least the 7 now. But that 2-3 is just got to be in the back of your mind as, what do I do to get those out of here? At least from the solids point of view. All right, he's going to take the 5 ball first. Question is he going to play the 4 first into the corner, or is he going to play the 7 first? But no matter what, that 2-3 is going to be, you know, I'm not anxious to run balls here. I'm anxious to find a spot where my opponent has to open up the table. All right. That's the 7. Left Susan a couple of stripes there on top of the screen. It looks like the 15 and the 9. She also has the option of coming down for this purple 13 ball. But no matter what, this is going to be a big problem for both players. So, you know, racing to pocket balls right now is not necessarily the best option. You're trying to find a shot that opens that and keeps you on the table. All right, she drops a 9. Probably going to play the 15 now, I would imagine. Okay, she left herself a shot on the purple 13. Now, the thing is that, and this is where you know my head's at. The cue after she hits this 13, gonna want to do that. So make sure you got the right ball speed. Well, she didn't go full bull in a China shot, but she did leave a 2-ball shot. Again, I'm thinking defense here, but 2 is playable. Yeah, Anthony, pretty heads up there. Good defensive play. Didn't leave any real stripe opportunities here. So now Susan's got to figure out if she can find a way to do the exact same thing. Promote 1 of your balls or 2 of your balls if you can, but don't leave your opponent a shot. Okay, well, she tried for the cross corner bank. Didn't make it. Anthony's got 3 balls broken out already. Angie, I appreciate that. It's if nothing else, I'm not criticizing. I'm just sort of putting it out there from someone who's got 30 years of experience playing pool. And, you know, some of you guys like to go home and watch these videos, and if you do, and something I said sort of gets you thinking somewhat differently, then I feel like I've done a good job. But like I said, it's never meant to be critical. I'm just sort of sharing my brain spew, and if it helps anyone at all, great. If not, then I apologize. I can just stick to calling what happens. Ooh, tough shot. That brings up ball in hand for Anthony, and the 3 and the 8 are still tied up pretty good. I'm not sure what I'd do here. Looks like he's trying to find a way to pop the 3 out of there, which isn't a bad plan. All right, so he's just going to clean up a few solids here. But you got to keep that in the back of your mind. You can't win the game until you get the 3 and the 8 solids problem solved. Bobby Hilton may be listening, but this is Brian Brennan in the booth. So I know he's checked in from time to time and made a couple comments, but Sunday's generally a day off for Bobby, so it's just me. I was joined earlier by, what do you call it? Andy Gow, sorry. Had a great time for a few hours with him, but you know, he's got to get his beauty meds on and do his thing, so I'm here by myself. Oh, Charles, sorry. No, I appreciate that. Like I said, I like doing these tournaments because I know sometimes if I can, by just sort of talking about the game and just sort of promoting the sport in general, more people get involved in the sport, that's terrific. But at the same time, you know, if you were to come get a private lesson from they do the pool school thing down here. Every once in a while, they get some other pros to come down. It's the same kind of thing. They're going to sort of give you, what rolls around in their head. What is their strategy? What is their tactics? What are they thinking when they decide which shot to take? And that's all I'm really trying to do. So I appreciate that. I mean, it's always fun to see yourself on YouTube, of course. But if, like I said, if I could make this entertaining, a 4 and under tournament, and somebody figures something out because of it, sweet. And if you see me running around inside the pool hall or whatever else, and you want to just sort of, kibitz, talk, play, whatever, by all means, let me know. I'm always happy to help. And here we go. So the chess game begins. Who's going to blink with 5 object balls next to the 8 ball? Because whoever blinks first could determine the outcome of this match. This is a tough shot because even though she's intuitively going to shoot this 10 ball, where do you leave the cue so your opponent has nothing? That was a good choice. Very good choice. And you can try to roll the 3 up towards the 4 and leave the cue in the mess. He cut the 4 in, but now what? You always got to be thinking a step ahead. The now what is the problem, because now he's got almost no choice but to come off this rail. Unless he can actually cut it. I don't know if he got a piece. Yeah, he did. He had a piece. Alright, Susan's got to, again, here's your only objective. Oh, she made it. Holy cow, good job. Now she's got a lot of options because the 14's makeable. So she can take this 10 and 11 out, and if she misses either the 10 or the 11, the beautiful part is that no matter what, she's going to end up over in this area, and the 3's way down here. So this is, I like her place right now. Eddie, I've been called worse than part camel. Between the beers and various other things, yeah, I am part camel. I'll go with that. I have taken breaks. Took a quick break, but generally speaking, when I stop and restart the stream, one of the first things that happens when I when I stop the stream is I go straight to either the bathroom or the bar. Brilliant. I love that shot. All right, 3 in the corners looks like the plan here. Oh, so close. Wow, great attempt. I got a feeling, though, this might be the golden opportunity to pocket the 14. The part about that, if she pockets the 14, the Q's going to want to sneak up this way. So she can move the 8 over, pocket the 14, of course, and then the Q will bounce out this way. The beauty of that is that if the Q and the 8 are sitting in this area, I guess she's going to go the other way. Never mind. You know, there's nothing wrong with that shot either. I mean, I don't think she was actively trying to pocket. I think she was trying to leave the Q. I'm going to go with probably up here. But nothing wrong because, again, you don't want to leave your opponent an out. And right now, I don't feel like Anthony has a solid out here. See if Anthony feels the same way. If he pockets this ball, he's going to be in trouble. All right, now he put it right back in traffic. We're going to be here a while, folks. Manuel, I hope you're not warming up yet because it's going to be a little while. This is going to be a crazy... Again, I'm not actively right now looking to pocket this 10 ball, I swear. I would not in a million years pocket this 10 ball. My goal here is to get ball in hand. That's all I want. So... you try to find a way to leave the cue ball anywhere, anywhere in this area here, you got a good chance of getting it. Mission partially accomplished. I don't think that 3's pocketable anywhere, but he still can hit it. Oh my God. These balls just keep getting worse and worse. Excuse me. Now the 14's really locked up. It used to have a pocket it could go in, but now it doesn't. I do not pocket this 10 ball again. I swear, I definitely would never pocket this 10 ball. This is your home cue ball. Anywhere in here. Yeah, I mean, if she didn't pocket the 10 ball, she almost certainly would have ball in hand here. The thing is now she's got to tap the 14, and that's going to open the 3 up. So she tapped it, but did an excellent job of not leaving a shot. That was a great play. Love it. Now you got Anthony on his heels. He's got to figure out how to do the same thing right back to you. And I think the move is to feather the 3 and put the Q up here. That's what he did. I don't know if the 3's got all of the 14, but like I said, this is a staring contest. Which player is going to blink first? If she can hit it clean, great, because that means there's no shot left for the 3. The 3's not going anywhere. If she can't hit it clean and kicks at it, she got to make sure that that 3-8 is still right where it is. Nice. Oh, yeah, that works. Wow, good shot. Okay. This is the money ball. Either got to figure out how to leave it so that Susan doesn't have a shot at the 14, or you got to make it. A little too thin. Let's see, does that 14 hit the corner? Oh, that's a steeper angle than I thought. That doesn't go straight in the side. I thought it was a little further out. This is still a staring contest. I'm thinking try to find a way to leave the Q in this little spot. Just, it doesn't matter what happens to the 14. You can leave the Q locked up behind the 8. you're still in great shape. But, you know, there's always options. There's different ways to look at this. In fact, anywhere on this angle is going to basically prevent the 3 from being pocketable. You know what? Did she do it? Did she get the 14 far enough out? I don't know. Boy, that's close. Oh, she did get it far enough out. He didn't have enough to take the 3 out. So Anthony's going to bite his fingernails a little bit here because Susan's got a clean shot at the 14 and natural position for the 8 if she has the right ball speed. Yeah, she said this is the box right here. She can leave the cue anywhere in there, then she should be a very happy camper. Oh, my goodness, she thinned it, but look where she left the cue ball. Wow. Clean hit, clean rail. Actually, the 3 tied up 1 pocket for the 8 ball too, so that definitely is an element. Oh no, she did it to herself. Wow, the cue's behind the 8. Just a little more speed, and look where the cue ball would have headed. So, speed control is your friend. Let's see how she tries to get out of this box, because I don't know how to play this one. Charles is saying cross-side was the shot. That's always an option, but I think that one was just about speed control. Can she get a piece of this 8 without touching the 3? Oh my goodness. Not only did she get a piece, she got every bit of it. Just drained it. I didn't think she had enough meat to get there. But here we are. With that, Susan advances. And that was a very nice shot. Yeah, no doubt, Katina. Ah, wow. Terrific shot. All right, so let's take a look at the digital pool leaderboard. That means Susan now advances to the finals against Manuel. So, let's go ahead and get that score fixed. That was a super clutch shot. Wow. I'm right there with you guys. Wow. All right, let's take a peek at the red name. That's going to be Manuel Morales, I believe is his last name. Morales. Susan stays the same. Race changes back to 4. Looks looks like Manuel's going to take a little time to get reacclimated to the table. Can't say I blame him. So we will be back in a few minutes. I'm just going to hit mute until they go live. And then we'll watch the finals of the Big B's. Again, I think they're doing full double elimination. So Manuel has to win twice. Or, I'm sorry, Susan has to win twice to take down the title. First a race to 4 and 9 ball, then a race to 2 and 8 ball. And, oh, I guess we're getting ready to lag. Dang, I was going to take a little walk, but... I'm giggling because of some of the things I can hear, and hopefully you can't. A very lively discussion happening in the back room as we speak. All right, I'm going to push the mute button. I'm going to take a quick walk. Every time I start to say something, they approach the table. Darn it. They're faking me out here. All right, here we go. 9 ball, race to 4. We are in the finals. So, David, you are correct. Susan needs a double dip. And well, first a race to 4 and 9 ball, and then we're going to do, if necessary, a race to 2 and 8 ball. Make sure you like and share. This is the culmination of a fairly long day. Oh my goodness, I thought we'd be done by 5, but here we are. Wow, she made 2 on the break. It's a good way to start. 3 on the break. Way to open with authority. All right, well, she's got a decent shot at this one ball. As we just saw about 4 minutes ago, she made a beautiful 8 ball to win her last match at this exact same angle. Well, not quite exact, you know what I mean. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, so that's going to bring Manuel to the table. He's had a little time to sit and contemplate, so we'll see if he's still got enough warm up in him to start putting together a string. Gonna play the 1 all the way up and a little bit of follow. That's pretty natural. Decent position. Just worry about making the ball here because here's where the cue wants to go by itself. Oops. And as long as you can get it anywhere up there. Oh, you know what? Manuel may have been listening to me. Sometimes the best offense is a good defense, and that was a pretty decent lead. I wanted to be a little closer to the 9 ball, it looks like. I think Susan's got a clean shot. I like the tactic. A little bit more speed would have been nice. Because if she got it out to here, then she's in great shape. But she's still in pretty good position. Because here's, again, let's just sort of look at where the cue wants to go by itself. And that's natural. Not a bad leave. Manuel has to kick at this, I think, to get a clean shot. I don't think that 9's going to give it to him. Hard to say. Yeah, he's definitely taking a 2-railer here. Oh, just a little inside the 3. Ball in hand, 4 on the table. Can't ask for much better than that. Go to pool school. This is where you want to put the cue ball. I like it. Yeah, a little outside English would have been helpful, but not a bad shot. She's still got the corner all day. As long as she doesn't get tempted to put a little draw on this, she should be okay. So if she does it with natural position or natural roll, the cue's going to go straight across. Perfect. All right. The only thing I'm worried about here is that the cue's natural tangent position is going to go this way. You want to put a little outside English so the cue goes this way, if you can. Ah, that was a tough shot, but look, Manuel's tree topped. So this is by no means a gimme. Got to shoot over the 9 ball to make this 8 ball. I don't think I would try to pocket this ball. I think I'd try to play the 8 this way and the cue this way and hope for the best. Cross. Oh, he did. He went for the cross corner. Almost got bit by the side pocket, but didn't. Now Susan's got a hard shot here. Hope you're enjoying the Big B's 4 and Under tournament here today from Yale Billiards in Wallingford, Connecticut. I'm enjoying bringing it to you, so thanks for tuning in. Certainly reach out to me on Facebook if you have any criticisms or thoughts about today's broadcast. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I like tournaments where I don't have to stay until 2:30 in the morning. What do you think she's thinking? I think I mean, this screams defense play, but where she thinks she's gonna try and leave it. I mean, you got options. How to stick them on the 9 ball. You know, not terrible actually. This is a lot of cloth, and like I say, you know, it's a 4 and Under tournament. It's a lot of cloth, and a lot can go wrong here. So you never know. I just got a little too thick. Okay, then Susan, another chance. This is where you just want to put your shot maker hat on. Pocket the 8. See what life gives you at that point. Ideally, she'll go across the table twice and get position on the 9, but all right. Also not terrible. Manuel doesn't have a clean shot at it either. Got a feeling we're going to see a lot of this. Same exact thing I just drew a few minutes ago. Cue ball goes that way. That's, yeah, you're trying to use that 9 ball as a blocker if you can. I mean, you know, you can always go guns blazing. Grab the bridge or an extension. Looks like you grabbed an extension. Try to make a cross corner up here in the lower left. Exactly what he did. Okay, he just came a little wide. And that's the result. I think Susan's got a great chance of getting out here. Just pocket the ball with a touch of draw, and you're in great shape. That works too. A little bit outside English to keep it from bouncing too far. That's a heartbreaker. Longest shot, but I tell you what, good effort by Susan. I think Manuel's got this. Sure does. Okay, Manuel's up 1-0. Oh, wrong side. Let's fix that. There we go. All right, they're chomping at the bit and we're already back. Here's your break. Mine's still on the table, so Susan's back. Nice attempt. It's an 8-foot shot. That's not easy for any. Well, it's easy for some folks down here. Definitely not me. Play the one on the side here. Does that 2 get past the 5? Boy, if it does, it's skinny. It's probably going to have to go rail first. So the 2 has to hit basically like here and then kick in that way, but it's makeable, I think. Ooh. That was an evil shot. He decided to, instead of trying to pocket it, why don't I just leave the cue in traffic? And man, I don't see a lot of options here. I think the only one she's really got is this 5 ball's blocking, 7 balls blocking. There, you know, maybe she can sneak out with a little English, but that's a tough shot. Yeah, 7 got a piece. All right, so Manuel has ball in hand. Still a lot of work to do, though, man. Getting that 2 to the 3 to the 4 with the 8 sitting where it is, not easy. Yeah, he kind of stuck himself on the 4 ball. Going a long way. Worked. And the only tricky part about this shot is making sure you don't push through and double tap, because there is a gap there. So you want to take your cue, put it the butt up in the air so you're hitting down on the cue ball. At least that way you can prevent the double tap. Yeah, she did it just fine. Oh, missed the shot though. Let's see. Yes, it's going to be another one of those matches. We just had a match that lasted about 9 minutes. But look at that, 5, 6, 9, 7, 8. There's no obvious solution there without moving those balls at some point. So probably going to see some more defensive play at this point. Like I said, this is just how I think. Yeah, if I can't get out, I want to make sure my opponent can't either. And in this situation, I don't see an obvious out. So I'm just sort of messing around with the 3 at this point. So let's see what Susan does, though. I think she's going to try and pocket this 3 and get back up for the 4. Just a little bit outside, but, again, it's not the end of the world yet. And Welsh should be able to pocket the 3-4 fairly easily, and maybe the 5. Maybe even the 6. But that 7 is just aching for trouble. I think he popped up a little on that. Like if you saw that, like this is what I mean by pop up. And I'm not, again, not criticizing, but when you don't stay down on the shot, watch how fast he gets up. Q has barely left his hand and just stood right up, and that's going to introduce a variable you don't necessarily want. So that pop up, you want to stay down, follow through, do the right thing. Having said that, the result is okay because now Susan's kind of torn up. Like the 4 is hanging in the pocket. The Q can't get there. Not without some long distance, to say the least. Gonna like the kiss, not the result. I had a feeling that was a risky move. Same reason we were talking about a little earlier. It's like, you can go rail first, but the Q can go just as easily as an object ball in that situation. There is no 3 foul rule, so better to try and get out here. But then again, man, the 6 and the 7 have really nowhere to go. I like this idea because if he can follow the 5 ball, he might be able to get the Q to come this way and solve several of his problems. That solved the 6 ball problem and left Susan tough. Just a reminder, stay tuned to the Shark Stream up in this coming week. We might have a couple of list matches to put out there. But definitely on the 14th, 15th, we have the Joss Tour coming through. Should be an exciting weekend of pool. Lots of great players. And also on October 28th, we have the Underdog number 7. Oh my goodness. I'm going to boom and replay that. That was awesome. I don't know if she swerved it a little, but wow. That was cool. Yeah, so we have the Underdog 7 tournament coming up on October 28th as well. So another 5 and under tournament. Hector throws, and it's always, it should be a good time. I think there's a field of 64, some spots left. So make sure you reach out, Hector Sanchez Sr., or to Yale Billiards, or to Sharkstream, or to Lisa, or to Bobby. You got options, is all I'm saying. All right, tricky shot here.
My special friend.
I know. Porque I love you this time.
Digo,
You tell the desk and they turn the light on for you. Unfortunately, for me anyway, there's a group of loud discussioners playing in the party room, so I had to shut the booth door. And now I will get sweaty. All right, back in the action. Nice shot on the 7 for Susan. Decision time, decision time. Try to cut the 8. Or try to put the 8 behind the 9. Wow. Very close. Nice try, though. Okay, left himself a straight shot all the way up the long rail. Wow, straight in. Nothing but net. All right, Manuel's up 2-0. All right, Manuel's broken. Made the 4 ball. Made the 4 ball on the snap. Left a nice little cluster though with the 2, 8, 9, 7. So that's going to be a trick later. He's got a long way to go to get to this 1 ball. So, oh, you know what I just noticed? Look at that 2, 9. Whoever gets the 1 ball is going to have a decent chance of winning the game quickly. Wow. It's both points on the side pocket, but left a reasonable shot for Susan. If she can make it, though, as I just mentioned, take a look at that 2, 9. I can almost hear Brian Merrick in the back of my head saying, oh my God, that 2, 9's wired. I wonder if Susan sees the same thing I'm seeing. Hopefully. Yeah, she's going to eyeball that combo right now. Size it up. I mean, the way it's sitting, you want the 2 to miss the 8, so you want the 2 to go in this direction. That way the 9 will hopefully go in this direction. Wow. Nicely done. I was holding my breath for a second there because I saw the cue coming back towards the side pocket, but Susan has clawed her first game in this race to 4 with a very nice 2-9 combo. Not sure what happened with that break there, but she made the 2 ball. Looked like 4 balls didn't move at all. I don't know if she mishit or But either way, she's got a shot at the one. Guessing she's lining up the 1-7 combo. Oh, we're just playing the one. All right. Trick here is getting the cue back out of there. Yeah. The next ball's the 3, and that's not a not an easy one to get to from that position. So, what do we got on the overhead? Let's see. Yeah, I think he's got it clean. Just a little wide. Had it though. Oh, 7's going to help him out. Look at that. All right. You can pocket this 3. The 4 shouldn't be that hard either. He might have, oh, he's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Touch of outside here. Maybe a touch of draw. This is where you want the cue to go. A little speedy and definitely not the outside English would have been helpful, but he's in good shape. I think he's got a clean shot at the 5. And a good chance to get on the 6 here. Clean shot at the 5. Did he get the 6? Iffy. Try to cut it in the side. But then the cue's going to want to run around the table. Yeah, that was a tough shot. Almost lucked on the 9. That was crazy. I bet you Susan held her breath for a half a second there. I would have given that a little more speed because, I mean, if you follow the cue's path there, that's the ideal. But she's still got a crack at this 8 ball. She just got to make sure that if she does miss, that the 8's not sitting in the jaws. That's for sure. So hopefully she can make this shot. I've seen her do shots like this today, so it's definitely in the wheelhouse. Just a thin, but you know what? Having it run thin like that is not a terrible thing because you're on this rail. Anywhere in there, it makes it pretty difficult to cut in. Let's take a look at the PTZ. See if we can sort of player's eye view it. Yep. Here goes. Interesting. I think he might have been trying to shortcut it there. Got a decent roll, though. I wonder if Susan's thinking the same thing. I mean, pocketing the 8's tough. But you always got this cross-side shot, stab in the dark. I guess you can also go cross corner because that's a pretty straightforward shot. She did. Oh, she might get lucky if it just gets outside the point. Nope. All right, that's gonna be a an ender, I think, here. Oh, no, we still have one more after this. If Manuel wins, he gets to 3, and we're in a race to 4. Don't like that position, but it'll work. Just don't hit it too hard. Tap, tap, tappy. There you go. All right, Manuel. Manuel's now up 3-1. Susan needs 3. Manuel needs 1.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shock 3, going live. You're about to enter water, only shock survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Okay, here we go. Manuel in the break-in. Made the 1 ball on the side. A little close to the 2 ball, but he's got options. You know what one of his options is, and I wonder if he's thinking this. It looks like he's going to do the cut. There you go. Nobility was rewarded with decent position on the 3. Three's down. Next up, 4 ball. Be the pink one. Ooh, just a little tiny bit overcut. All right, Susan, let's get your rally cap on. This is a big game, so she needs to get the cue down to the middle of the table again to get any kind of shot on that 5 ball. Give it some steam. There you go. Like it? Pretty sure that goes right by the 7 clean. Four plays. Ooh. Yeah, that was tough. I think she might have been trying to go for the 4-7 there, but right now, 5-7. Damn it. 5-7. With that 9 sitting there, though, the cue could go anywhere. Oh, wow. Boy, did that 9 go anywhere. Does he lock on target on the 9, or does he play the 6 all the way in the corner and try to get out? Eeny meeny. Take a look at the overhead. Yeah, thing is he's got to, if he does go for the 6-9, the 6 has to almost go straight towards the rail to get the 9 to move in this direction. But if he plays the 6 in the corner, he could get snookered on the 8. Oh my goodness. All right, you saw it here, folks. That was insane. He caromed the 6 off the 6 into the 9 and made a perfect shot right in the center of the cup. So here we are. That is going to conclude our broadcast day here. Manuel Morales is the Big B's middle of the road champion. Susan comes in second. Third place was Anthony Newman, and fourth place is Betty Orban. I'd like to congratulate all the participants that came out today. We had a great showing. Thank you all for tuning in. And as Brian Brennan from the Shark Stream booth, I will wish you a great rest of your weekend, or Sunday as it were. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, SigmaWare, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT's Pool Cue Repair, Salado App, Mark Anthony Home Improvements, Tommy's Tattoo Supply,